Detroit.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Breeze now on 1st down. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. Space to maneuver at the 40. As he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
20. 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Breeze. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, that's the 2nd time they've gone to him here in this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Elliott. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Is good.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Marvin Hall returning it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 right at the 30. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Jack Youngblood. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Back deep, the former All-Pro Tyler Lockett. Taken from just outside the 30. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Niners 7, Lions nothing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Coleman. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Taken down at the 43.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now this one is tight end on the right side. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So a little extra on top of the big play there.
It's tough for guys rushing the passer, but you have to know when the ball is gone. And if you listen, officials will tell you ball's gone. He didn't pull up.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. And McCaffrey there to make the grab. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The game at 7. Matt Prater to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Tyler Lockett on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 10th carry out for Elliott. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the 39, Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Darius Slay on
1st down marker at the 31. It's third down. From the gun, it's Breeze. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
And so 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over first and
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 27. He'll throw from the gun. He'll get this one to Galladay. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offensive coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The throw over the middle, taken in. He doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 39 yards there, a big one.
At the 1-yard line.
Signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions have taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now, is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, again to Elliott. And he's got room. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. Back now at Ford Field. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And across the goal line, into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Ezekiel Elliott, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford. And this one incomplete. And too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson, and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Stafford able to find Hockenson for a Lion 1st down. On 1st and 10, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. This will be caught at about the 5. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Not much there, only a yard.
Brings up
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard line.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he's able to put it through.
Catch to score, Lions 21.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
And the 49er first down.
That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First down.
And a nice gain at 21 yards. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. Now and he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hall. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward. Okay, you go for it. What is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and hit it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Throwing deep. Zeros on the clock, and we are headed to OT. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
On the return, here's Hall. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over first and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
At the 31-yard line.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. First throw in overtime for Stanford. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throw there going to be incomplete. The Notre Dame man, Jalen Smith able to get a hand in and knock it away. The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Now a 1st down throw. Stafford. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
On 1st down, Swift. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. And they go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Ball carrier. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. No gain on. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. 3rd and 8 situation. A tough spot here in overtime on the opening drive. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They snap it to Stafford. And this is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is...
Now Breeze wants the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.
Dan Bailey.
And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Stafford on first down. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there. He just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Stafford. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stafford. Open man is Golladay, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of
that last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
On second down, Swift. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 24.
The ball carrier.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short.
Gain of 6. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. On first down, Stafford here. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10 right at the 30. Play action. Now Jackson. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Lions 7, Ravens nothing.
They go play action now. Jackson. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball. The veteran Andre Johnson the target on that one. And now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Third down and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. So that'll back him up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go play action with Jackson. He's going to air one out. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Andre Johnson, 34 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Dan Bailey now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hall. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it, but listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game, plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I go ahead and punt the football myself.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
The Lions first down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
To DeAndre Swift.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimum.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Larry Fitzgerald, 54 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. And his kick is good.
makes the score Ravens 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hall.
Marvin Hall on the return. The
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get...
The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
Oh, yeah,
And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
makes the score Ravens 21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, here's Hall. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake. Now Jackson back into his end zone. Going up top. It got his man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Patrick on Watson.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And the catch made by Johnson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
To number 80.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Stafford. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
The Lions, first down.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Carry on Johnson, the ball carrier.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. That's to his running back. Carry on Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the gun, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kerryon Johnson taking it in. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
It is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Ravens 21. Lions.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the 2nd half. They'll need to change that here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds Fitzgerald. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31.
The no-fly zone certainly not existing on this drive. They've had no trouble moving the ball through the air. Back-to-back big-time completions. So now if you're a defense, what adjustments are you going to make to try and keep them out of the end zone?
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he'll look downfield for Waller. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Off play action. Jackson. Looking deep for Julio. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for
one thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw again is Jackson. And no, it's incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Lions will take over. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down but come up empty.
But I actually like the call. And the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall. First on the offensive side, thinking they can pick it up, but also knowing that he has faith in his defense that if they don't, they'll go out there and stop them. I like the confidence he showed.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Down to the 25. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Tackled at the 25.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
2nd and 7.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. 12 yards there and a 1st down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. It's Kenny Galladay hauling it in from Matthew Stafford. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Matt Prater to kick off.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage.
He's got a man, complete. Julio Jones all alone. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Julio Jones, 74 yards. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And they got the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. On the return, here's Hall. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. That's to McCaffrey, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
A gain of 5.
Inside of a minute to go now, 2 timeouts left, still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
God, Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The Lions now going to use the second of their time.
Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Now the big leg of Matt Prater ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Caught by the tight end Ertz. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good edge scheme going.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Good for a first down. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. 22-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
From the 22, Jackson flush to his right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Here's Jackson to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll run with a former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up
nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to the running game with Swift. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Campbell on the stop.
Now that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
You and I both know we're into a whole new realm of football because we're not just looking at tendencies anymore. We're looking at analytics, and I've got to think the analytics on 3rd and 1 say run the football.
33-yard attempt.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
So still no touchdowns in the 1st half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you can get to the red zone and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again, Stafford. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half. 2nd and 6. From the gun, Stafford. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This just a 24-yard attempt. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. On the return, here's Hall. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. On first down, Stafford here. On the catch, it's Andre Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
On the pickup.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. From the gun, here's Swift. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Swift, the ball carrier.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Once again, it's Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the over.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Tucker with the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, here's Hall. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the defense has come up with it. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Jamie Collins.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Ingram. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss on that play. Can they force them into a field goal attempt and still give their offense an opportunity?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Justin Tucker lining up for the extra point.
On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like the little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play.
And Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here's Hall. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now this one complete on the slant route. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
3rd and 4, and this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It'll go as a gain of 7.